So how many followers do you need in order to get monetized on Facebook? I probably get this question at least 5 times a day on my Instagram. And that's because right now, as of making this video, there's no specific criteria from Facebook saying how many followers you need in order to get invited into the monetization program. It used to be that you needed at least 5,000 followers if you wanted to get monetized on Facebook. But since they made the change to the new content monetization program, it's by invitation only. So as of making this video today, essentially, we don't really have a number of how many followers we need. However, I do have data because we run so many Facebook pages, we help clients get monetized. And so we have seen that there's a specific range of followers that will help you get monetized a little bit quicker, meaning that you get the invitation to get monetized. And I do have a case study of a brand new monetized Facebook page that we were able to monetize in less than 90 days. And I'll show you exactly how many followers we got in the first 60 days and essentially where the page is now. So as you can see right here, for this specific page, when we launched the page, we run a follower campaign and we were initially targeting a mix of tier 1 and tier 2 because for this page specifically, it applies that we can reach massive audiences outside the United States as well. So in the beginning, you want to build something called engagement velocity. So what that means is that you want to get as much engagement as you possibly can in the first 90 days to kind of warn Facebook that, hey, I have this Facebook page. It's getting a lot of engagement. I have a lot of reach, a lot of activity. Send me that invite. That's what we're trying to accomplish with this Facebook page in the first 90 days of launching it. And as you can see, we basically paid for 25,000, almost 26,000 followers for this page. The average cost per like on this page was about 3 cents. And that's because essentially we have a mix of tier 1 and tier 2 audiences. So we have multiple countries that we're targeting with our ads, and we not spend a lot of money on a daily basis. We spend about $15 per day for a total ad spend of about $741 spent. That was between about, I would say, a period of 60 days when we actually launched this campaign. So now let me show you where the page is now. So as you can see, in the last 30 days, the last 28 days of this page, we had 25.3 million views and we average about almost 21,000 followers for this page. As of making this video, this page has about 143,000 followers. So initially we pay for about 26,000 followers. So as the page was getting more views because of all the new followers that we were getting in the first 60 days, some of those reels and some of those posts started to go viral. And so that brought in a lot of organic followers, which now has pushed the page over 143,000 followers. So we spent about $743 to acquire 26,000 followers, and we now have over 143,000 followers. And the best part about that is that in the first 90 days, we were able to get the invite for monetization. Now, keep in mind that we are in the US. When we build Facebook pages, we essentially have a higher chance of getting that invite a little bit sooner because pages in the US tend to get those invitations a little bit quicker. But if you're outside the United States and you're trying to build and monetize a Facebook page, keep in mind that some countries are not eligible for monetization, while other countries might take a little bit longer in order to get that invite. But the main thing that this process does is not about the followers, is to basically train the algorithm into pushing our content to non-followers, because that's how we actually make the money on Facebook. As you can see right here, from the last 28 days, only 4% of our views came from our followers. So that means 96% of the views that we're getting on this page is essentially from non-followers, people who don't follow the page. So we have 25 million views from 143,000 followers. And that doesn't mean that we're getting all of those views from those followers. That simply means that because we have an optimized audience and our page has the potential to go viral with every single post we make, now we have the chance of reaching non-followers, which is how you truly make the big money on Facebook. Now, I get creators reaching out to me all the time, big YouTubers who don't have a Facebook page and they're looking to monetize on Facebook, they're looking to launch their content on Facebook, be able to monetize it and create a new asset that makes them money by repurposing their videos. That's what we're good at. That's what we help our clients do, which is scaling Facebook pages. If you don't have a Facebook page, we help you and teach you how to launch a Facebook page that can get monetized if you have content already. If you don't have content already, if you don't have a brand, if you don't have videos on YouTube or other platforms, and this might not work for you, because essentially we need to have content that we can repurpose from in order to launch Facebook pages and quickly grow them to 20,000, 25,000, 30,000 followers on Facebook. So that's exactly what we did for this page. Is we took the content from another source which we own, and we simply repurposed the same videos we were posting on YouTube, and we took those videos to Facebook, making sure they're 100% original and unique for our Facebook page. And we used those same videos to create ads so that we could get the first 25,000 followers. So what we've seen from all the data is that you typically need anywhere from 15,000 to 25,000 followers in order to get that invitation. Of course, this is something that might change in the next couple months depending on when Facebook releases exactly how many followers we need. We've seen Facebook pages with less than 5,000 followers get the invite. We've seen Facebook pages with 2,000 followers get the invite. So we don't have specific criteria on how many followers we need, but from all the Facebook pages we have launched and all the data that we have, we notice that when you have way above 10,000 followers, let's say you have 15,000, 20,000 followers, things start to pick up, meaning that you start to get more views on your reels, you start to get more comments, more shares. So the momentum for your page starts to build up, and it builds what we call engagement velocity. As you build that engagement velocity, you now have a Facebook page that's getting the attention of the algorithm, and so you're more likely to get invited into the monetization program. So if you're launching a brand new Facebook page and you're looking to monetize it, try to aim for the first 15,000, 20,000 followers. And if you don't get it, at least try to hit 25,000 followers, and make sure that you're not just looking at the followers. You're looking at other metrics like how many views you're getting per video, how many likes, how much engagement, how many comments, how many shares. Are you getting organic followers at this point? Because if you have a lot of followers, you're paying for those followers to basically consume the content, and those followers are not consuming the content and the algorithm is not promoting your videos. That means that you either have the wrong type of followers, or your content, it's not consistent with the type of followers that you're getting. So you have to know these things if you really want to be able to crack the algorithm and get the views and get the organic followers you want. So you don't really need to spend a lot of money. A lot of people think that you might need to spend $4,000, $5,000 to get a lot of followers. That's not the case. You can build the momentum over time, over several weeks, to essentially start building that following and basically pushing the content out to see how the algorithm responds to your videos, to your posts. And if you see that you're not getting enough momentum with 10,000 followers, then just continue to get followers until you hit 15,000, until you hit 20,000, 25,000. And then once you hit 25,000 followers, then you start to see and track, okay, so how many views am I getting? How much engagement am I getting? Is my reach going up? Am I getting organic followers? If that's not happening, then you essentially need to figure it out. What is causing the algorithm to not promote your content? Do you need more followers, or is it something that you need to fix within the content? Now, in some cases, there's ways that you can monetize Facebook pages without having to pay for followers, and that's perfectly fine. You can upload content and get organic views to your content. However, if you want to get there a little bit quicker and get it monetized, using Facebook ads is one of the quickest ways to do that. And as you can see, it doesn't affect your Facebook page, it doesn't hurt your monetization, doesn't hurt your reach. In fact, it actually helps you promote your page and reach people a lot quicker. And like I said, the invite for monetization sometimes it is very random, and sometimes you don't really need to wait 90 days or 60 days to get it. Sometimes you can get it a lot quicker. That's exactly what I did right here. We found a little bit of a loophole that you can test to see if you can get it monetized also in less than 30 days. So go ahead and watch that video if you want to find out exactly how we did it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.